Hello and good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Halfway through the weekend. Hope you get all of the fun and family time you can get in today before you have to go to work again tomorrow. This is your positive quote of the day. This is Naturally Caffeinated Dale here with your positive quote of the day today. Your positive quote of the day is from a guy named Jack Welch. Everybody knew who he was. John Francis Welch Jr. was an American business executive, chemical engineer, and writer. He was chairman and CEO of General Electric between 1981 and 2001. When he retired from GE, he received a severance payment of $417 million, the largest such payment to that point in business history. Wow. They really appreciate him. He did some good things for GE, but he was a really tough guy, and he worked a lot. And his quote ties into work-life balance. Here's what he said. He said, "There's no such thing as work-life balance. There are work-life choices, and you make them, and they have consequences." So realizing what that is, the thing that I will suggest to you is this. Number one, hopefully you're doing something that you don't absolutely hate as far as your work. And if you're able to do something that you enjoy and you're passionate about it and you can get some fulfillment, enjoyment out of it, fantastic. But remember that you work to live, you don't live to work. And there are people in your life that you see outside of work that need you to be present and aware and involved when you're not at work. So recognize that the time that you spend away from work is time that you should spend for you and your family and your friends, also for your mental health. And even though you may love your job may be fantastic, you may really enjoy doing it, make sure you take time for you. Let's take the word don't out. Make sure that you take time for you and your family and the things that you truly enjoy doing, if that makes sense. So Jack Welch, again, one of the toughest business leaders ever. And, a lot of people will argue with that concept of work-life balance. But the truth comes down to it's choices that you make. Now, hopefully, with everything that's happened in the world and even where we are today, there's a lot more awareness about work-life balance and what people do and the choices you make. And many more employers tend to be or seem to be much more forgiving, much more understanding, much more patient with people trying to have a work-life balance. But in the end, it is the decisions that you make, the choices that you make, and then the repercussions and what you have to live with based on those choices. So keep that in mind. Recognize that you need health. You need time for yourself to be healthy. Take a lunch break. Go for a walk. Just get out of the office, clear your head, go sit in your car and make a call to a friend that also needs to take time for a lunch break. Call your parents, call your kids. If you have the ability to step away from work and take that time for yourself, play some cards, do something fun. Same thing at the end of the day. When your work day ends, obviously you need to stay long enough to be functional and be productive at work. But when your work day's over, let it be over. Go home, do things that make you happy, spend time with your family and your friends. They need you, they appreciate you. So just some feedback. Work-life challenges or work-life balance versus work-life choices, and then the repercussions are what you have to live with based on those decisions. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Tell your friends. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.